I've been with the company now for 3.5 years since I graduated from college. It's been a great learning experience for me to help me build as a young professional. My name is Marissa McNamara. I'm a PT at SOS. The doctors are right next door, so when anything happens with any of our patients, I can pop next door real quick, send them a message through Zoom. Each physician wants something a little bit different, and we try and follow whatever they want, so it makes it really easy for us to make sure that we're doing what we know is correct and what also they want.
It's really nice, especially because they're right across the hall from us, so if we ever have any questions, we can just go right over. It's very casual. It actually makes it really convenient too, because since they work directly with us, we have access to their notes and everything, so it's a lot more smoother, I guess. My name's Matt. I'm a physical therapist at SOS. I started here as a tech, actually, and I graduated my bachelor's degree with exercise science, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with that. And then I saw an opening for an aide, and I'm sort of teetering between PT, but I came here, and it actually is what made me want to become a physical therapist, is watching how everybody here interacts at SOS with their patients, how they interact with each other, and it made me kind of appreciate PT more. And I finally got into PT school, and then I still work here per diem on breaks and everything, and then when I graduated PT school, I got a job as PT. So the culture here is great. Everybody gets along really well.
We participate in things like Employee Appreciation Week and Compliance Week, where we get to wear our favorite sports team shirts for a day with jeans, or wear our alma mater, stuff like that.
People usually like sports here, but we also talk about like movies, TV shows, stuff like that.
During some of our meetings, we will do potlucks, where people sign up and bring in different food to share during our meetings. And every Halloween, we try and do a themed costume, and then we dress up together. I have a doctorate in physical therapy, but we have people that are still working with their masters. We have really close relationships with the doctors, with our front office staff, with people behind the scenes working from home, just to make sure that everything is working smoothly in the way that it should.
Everybody gets along really well. We each have a PTA that we work with. It's really good with continuity of care. Everybody's really fair too. We have really good benefits here.
They'll pay for us to take courses. We can get reimbursement for that.
The biggest one is insurance. And I also really like our retirement plan. I like how SOS also will pay for continuing education opportunities, which is awesome. So in my first internship, it's kind of, I didn't think I'd ever get this kind of schedule before, where it was 3 days a week I'd work 6 hours, and 2 days a week I'd work 12 hours. And I love that schedule because 3 days a week I get half days, which is awesome, so I can take care of whatever I need to at home. And I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna get the schedule again. But when I started here, I just for the heck of it asked if I could get that schedule, and they said yes. So I had my dream schedule, so I have a really good work-life balance, because 3 days a week, I get half a day to take care of whatever I need to.
We all put in 40 hours. We work at least one evening. So I put in 2 12-hour shifts on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is really nice because on Fridays I get out at 1. I do have an outside of work life. On Monday nights I go to trivia. On the weekends I go fishing. I do stuff with my family, with my niece. I get out and I take advantage of the time that I have, definitely. I start my day early, make sure that I'm prepped. I usually start with a couple evaluations and a few new patients, and then we treat. We're treating every half hour, usually one patient every half hour.
Patients come in, I work closely with my assistant John as well. We always like to try and make our patients laugh, kind of brighten the mood. When people are in pain, the last thing you want them is to be reminded that they're in pain.
All of our patients go through us. They don't bounce from therapist to therapist like you might see at other offices. So it makes it really easy for us to build a really close relationship with our patients. We oftentimes, at the end, patients are very appreciative, and they'll do things for us just to show their appreciation as well, because we help get them back on their feet a lot.
One thing that's very rewarding is watching our patients go from when they start, they're in a lot of pain, and then at the end they're better, and a lot of times they tell us they couldn't believe that they made it this far, and the whole time we reassure them, and it's very, I guess, rewarding to see that.
They don't think that PT will work all the time, and then we kind of change our minds with that.
Why would you want to work anywhere else?
I haven't, but I wouldn't really want to work anywhere else.